You haven't realized it yet, but something is pulling you back. Now, while you are reading this, it's subtle, silent. It is extremely efficient. He doesn't make any noise. It doesn't force you. He just calls, and you will go, without thinking, without question, without resistance. And the scariest part? You think it's a choice. But let me show you something. How many times today did you pick up your cell phone, for no reason? How many times has it opened, closed, and you don't even remember why? This is not a distraction. It's about control. And the more you ignore it, the deeper you go, without realizing it, without leaving. Now hold this, because what you're about to understand, it will completely change the way you see your own mind. But first, I need you to do something simple. If this has ever affected you in any way, if any part of this seems too familiar, so stay until the end, because there is a point where almost everyone gives up, and if you pass him, you'll never go back to that level again. And there's more. Until you understand this, you keep wasting your time, energy, focus, life. So decide now. You'll continue on autopilot, or will he finally see what's going on? Stay with me, because what comes next, it's not comfortable, but it's necessary. Clapperboard full script. You think you're in control, but it isn't. And the worst part, you can feel it. That urge to grab your phone, even without a reason, even knowing that it's not necessary, even though he promised he wouldn't go. And when you realize, too much time has passed, again, you open it just really quickly, just to see something. But it's not a thing. It's a loop, a cycle, endless. And you enter it every day without realizing it. Wake up, grab your phone. Before getting up, before thinking, before I existed. Your day starts off by reacting, never deciding. And that seems normal. Everyone does it. But this is where the problem begins. Because that's not a habit. It's conditioning. You don't choose. You answer. During the day it's the same thing. Any pause, any silence, any discomfort, you run away. And the escape is always in the same place. In your hand. One touch, a scroll, a distraction. And ready. His focus fades. Your energy is fading. And you don't even know why. You try to work, but he finds it difficult. Try studying, but his mind doesn't stay there. Try to concentrate, but something pulls you back. And it really pulls. Because that's what it was made for. Each notification, each short video, every endless feed, everything was designed for one thing. I'll arrest you. And it's working. Better than you imagine. Now comes the part you might not want to hear. The problem isn't your cell phone. That's what he did to his brain. His brain has been trained, rescheduled, conditioned to seek rapid stimulation. Constant, easy. Every time you scroll, you receive small doses of reward, small bursts of dopamine, and it's addictive. That's no exaggeration. It's literal. Your brain starts to prefer that, because it's easy, because it's immediate, because it requires no effort. And then something dangerous happens. Anything that requires focus is starting to seem too difficult, too boring, too slow, because it doesn't compete. It will never compete. Compared to rapid stimulation, everything pales in comparison. Studying is a waste of time. Working is a loss. Thinking is losing. Even when you rest, you lose. Because true rest lacks stimulation. And your brain doesn't like that anymore. You start to feel tired. For no reason. Without having done anything. And even then, exhausted. This is not laziness. It's overload. Your brain is overloaded. Overstimulation. Too much information. Too much distraction. And zero room for silence. And without silence, there is no clarity. Without clarity, there is no direction. And without direction, you just react. Live life on autopilot. Day after day. Now pay attention to this. You think you need more discipline. More willpower. More motivation. But that's not it. That's a lie. You are not failing because of a lack of discipline. You are failing because you are constantly being sabotaged. And worse, you're feeding into it yourself. Every time you pick up your phone without thinking, you reinforce the pattern. Every time you avoid boredom, you weaken your focus. Every time you seek distraction, you teach your brain that it doesn't need to endure anything. And there, any simple task becomes a burden. Any effort seems impossible. And you start to believe that the problem is you. But it isn't. It's the environment you created. Now comes the turning point. Simple, but uncomfortable. You don't need to put your phone down. You need to change your relationship with him. And it starts with one thing. Small. Ridiculously simple, but powerful. In the first 10 minutes of your day, you don't touch your cell phone. Not for a second. You wake up, and it stays that way. Without stimulus, no screen, no escape, only you. And the silence is going to be strange, unsettling, uncomfortable. But that's exactly what you need, because it is in this space that your brain is starting to reset, slowing down, exiting automatic mode. You start to feel it again, think about it again, comes back into existence before reacting, and that changes everything. After that, you create pauses during the day, brief moments without stimulation, no cell phone, no distractions. Could be 2 minutes, 3 minutes, but with nothing, just silence. This trains your brain. Teach him to tolerate emptiness. And when you learn to tolerate the emptiness, you regain focus, regain control. It will help you recover. Another thing, turn off notifications, all those that are not essential, because every notification, it's an invasion, a lapse in attention, a disguised commando, and you obey, without realizing it. Fewer notifications, more control, and there's more. Set specific times to use your cell phone, not the other way around. It's not you who answers when he calls. He's the one who waits for you to decide. This reversal, that's all. Now let me be direct with you. If you ignore this, nothing changes. You'll continue to be tired, distracted, out of focus, with the feeling that you're always busy, but never moving forward. And time will pass, fast. And when you realize, he's already lost more than he'd like to admit. Days, months, years. Not due to a lack of ability, but due to a lack of control. And that hurts, because deep down, he knows he could do more. He knows he should do more. But he's in jail, trapped in something that seems small. But he controls everything. Now the decision is yours. Keep reacting, or start deciding, to keep being pulled, or take control. It's not about stopping using your cell phone. It's about stopping being used by him. And it starts today. Just a moment. A small cut. A simple choice. But it's real. Because it's not the end. It's not your cell phone that's stealing your life. It's the habit you're not confronting. And as long as you run away from it, nothing changes. But when you face it, everything is starting to change. And you feel it. In your mind. Focus on your goals. In your life. Because finally, you're back. And in the end, it all comes down to that. You didn't lose control all at once. It happened gradually. One touch. Take a look. Just one more minute. And when you realized, it wasn't you making the decisions anymore. It was automatic. It was an impulse. It was routine. But here's the truth that changes everything. If it was learned, it can be unlearned. If it was conditioned, it can be broken. But nobody is going to do that for you. No video. No hints. No technique works if you don't decide. In truth. Because deep down you already know. You know when you're running away. You know when you're sabotaging yourself. You know when you're choosing the easy way out, instead of what really matters. And that's exactly it, that your life changes, at the moment of choice, the second you realize, and he decides to act differently. Not perfect, different, more aware, more present, more in control. So remember this, it's not about getting rid of your cell phone, it's about getting you back. Your attention, your time, your mind, because that's what builds everything. Your focus defines your life. And today, either you accept it, or it continues to be taken away. Now I want you to do something simple, but powerful. When this video ends, the phone doesn't work. Stay still. For 2 minutes. Without stimulus. No distractions. Only you. If you can do that, you've already started. And almost no one starts. This video opened your eyes. Then save him. Because you'll need to remember this. And if you want more content that truly takes you out of autopilot, so sign up now. But don't do it on impulse. Do it consciously. Because from here on out, either you change, or everything remains exactly the same. The choice was always hers.